Question 1a. A sequence of numbers is defined by this. A n plus 1 equal to 2an minus 3. What it means that whatever is the previous term, the next term is 3 less than twice that previous term. An is the previous term and an1 is the next term, right? So n is greater than 1 and cannot be 0 or below negative. So if a1 is 5, find a2. So this previous one, a1 is 5. So let me write a1 here. So if we will double it and subtract 3 to get a2, right? a2 is the next, a1 is the previous. So since they have given a1 is 5, so we'll put here 5, we'll multiply it by 2, subtract 3, and that becomes our a2. So 2 times 5 is 10 minus 3 is 7. That's a2. Similarly, a3 will be twice of a2 because a2 is the previous term than a3 and we got it as 7 here. So 7 minus 3. So 2 times 7, 14 minus 3, 11. Similarly, next one is a4. So it will be 2 times the previous term, which is 11. Third term is 11 and minus 3. So it comes out with 22 minus 3, that is 19. Let's move on to the B part. A student has an amount of P cities at the beginning of a semester. He spent 1/3 of the amount on books. So suppose this is P. 1/3 will be approximately here. Right? This is 1/3. This is spent on books. Okay, and 3/5 of the remainder. So what is the remainder here? Remainder is this one. Let me change the color. This is remainder. 3/5 of this remainder. Suppose this is 3/5 of this remainder. It is spent on snacks. So this is 3/5 of the remainder, not 3/5 of the whole. Okay. If Ghanaian cedi 400 was left, this area which is left is 400 cedis. At the end of the semester, find the value of P. What is P? So P is this whole thing. This whole thing is P, right? So let's do the first step where P was the initial amount and 1/3 of P was spent on books, right? So if we subtract this, let's take P common, so it becomes 1 minus 1/3, which is 2/3 of P. So 2/3 of P was the remaining amount after being spent on books. Now 3/5 of this, 3/5 of 2/3 of P, the remaining one, what is that? 3 and 3 cancel. 2/5 of P was spent on snacks. So the total amount, rather total fraction spent was 1/3 of P on books and now 2/5 of P on snacks, which will be, let's add them, 1/3 plus 2/5 and P we can take as common, which will be 5 plus 6, 11 or 15. This was spent. So the saving will be total amount initially was P and now 11 over 15 P is spent. So we will see how much is saved now. And if we take again P common, so it becomes 1 minus 11 over 15 P. So it will be 4 over 15 P. and that amounts to 400 CDs. Let's see again. It is 400 CD. The amount which was left saved was 400 CDs. So this 4 over 15 of P is equal to 400 CDs. So P will be, we will multiply by 15 to get rid of 15, divide by 4 to get rid of 4. So same we have to do to on the other side also. So it is 1500 CDs was the amount P.